Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Today I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a few of the items that I picked up during the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. I definitely did go and buy a lot of things, but these are just kind of like a little bit more of the more luxury type stuff that I did buy. I'm hoping the lighting is going to be okay. It has been incredibly rainy and foggy and dreary in San Francisco, and I have been super busy during the day, so it's been hard to find time to film, but hopefully I can film this quickly without the light being too much of a bother. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to show you guys is this really beautiful, delicate little ring, and this is from Anissa Kermiche. I have no idea how to pronounce this designer's name, but I picked this up from Net-a-Porter, and it is this gorgeous little ring. I am not sure if I can actually get this to focus, so I will insert some cutaways so you guys can see just how beautiful and delicate this is. And it is an adjustable ring, so you can adjust the sizing back here, and it is just the prettiest, most delicate little thing. I absolutely adore it. And I do have another Anissa Kermiche ring that I got around my birthday. It has my birthstone on it, so I already knew that I really liked this style a lot, and so when I saw this diamond version, I kind of fell in love, and with the sale price, I decided to pull the trigger. So here is the ring. The next two items are from Gilt, and the first pair are the Saint Laurent Tribute heels, which I already have these in a patent pink, and I absolutely love them. Oops, they're reversed. Here we go. And I absolutely love them. I have discovered that the 75mm height is kind of my sweet spot. I'm not so worried about not being able to walk in the 105s. I think I'm just more worried about, like, if I were to trip and fall, I think I would break my ankle. Whereas these just seem so much more manageable. So the pink patent version I wore to a wedding last year, and I was able to wear them all night with no problems at all. I will say they got a little bit tight, but I think that's just because my feet got swollen towards the end of the night since I was standing and dancing in them all night. So I did decide to go up to a 38.5 on these, but just to see if maybe that would help a little bit. And I didn't really have a good black heel that was also comfortable and dressy. I have some black heels, like I have the Jimmy Choo Bings, which I love, but they are very dressy, and these I just felt like were a little bit more versatile, and I could wear them for dressy occasions, but I could also dress them down a little bit. So, and I just figured this would be a good wardrobe staple. So these were on a Gilt sale, and I was able to get them at a really good price. I think it was like $5.99, something like that. I can't quite remember, but I'm really happy that I finally pulled the trigger on these. The next pair of shoes that I purchased from Gilt are these Chloe Susanna boots, and I'm trying to be careful with them because I've already worn them, so I don't want to get the bottoms of the feet close to me. But these are in this really pretty light blue, almost kind of like a grayish color, and they have the gold hardware, and I'm so in love with these. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know that these are my third pair of Chloe Susanna boots. So I have the black ones, I have the beige ones, and now I have the blue/gray ones. And these were 50% off on Gilt. I think it was a little bit before Black Friday. I think I actually got these during the Singles Day sale. It was probably more like early to mid-November that I got these, so I already have worn them. The only problem with these shoes is that, so as I've mentioned in my previous Chloe Susanna boot videos, I find the sizing to be really weird. I feel like these shoes are a little bit more on the longer side. I would say my true to size is 37 and 37 and a half. For most designer shoes, I actually need to size up to a 38 or 38 and a half because I do have wider feet. So like right here, my feet are a little bit wider. But for the Chloe Susannas, the black and beige ones I have are in a 36 and a half because I felt like it was, even though it was a little bit snug here, it was still was able to fit, and I knew that the leather would loosen up over time. The 37s were too roomy in the back, and so when I would walk in them, I felt that my heel would come up from the shoe. And so for the first two pair of Chloe Susannas I did get 36 and a half. As you guys know, because Gilt is like a flash sale kind of website, their inventory isn't that big, and so whatever they do have is usually a really good deal. The only size I could get was 37, so because it was 50% off, I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna do it, I'm gonna pull the trigger. And so I bought these, and these are 37s. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I already did get the soles reinforced, which I normally do with my cobbler, but right there you guys can see those are 37s. And so what I decided to do to deal with the extra gap in the back is I just put like a heel insert in. And it's not perfect, but it's definitely manageable and I think it's fine. I love this color. I think it's so pretty. So very, very happy to have added these to my collection. And now I need to cut myself off. Doesn't matter how many other colors there are. I have 3 of the same pair of shoes. I need to not buy anymore. I just need to be done with it. So I do really love every color I have. I think the black ones are obviously the most classic and I get the most wear out of those. I still get complimented on these shoes. And I know there are probably some people who think that these shoes are kind of like passe a little bit, like from like 10 years ago, but I don't know. I still get complimented on these shoes every time I wear them. And I kind of just feel like with trends and fads or whatever, like just wear what you like. Like it doesn't matter if it was like trendy 10 years ago. Like if you feel comfortable in it, if you feel good in it, if it makes you feel confident, I think you should just wear it. I just don't think it matters like what other people say. So anyway, time to get off my soapbox, but just wanted to show you guys these Chloe Susannas in the light blue color right here. Now, next I have 2 bags to show you guys. The first is this tote bag right here, and it's kind of big, so I'm gonna try to get it into the frame. It's this gigantic tote bag, and it's by Isabel Marant, and I did get this through a Nordstrom sale, but I've actually seen this exact tote on Essence and a few other retailers, so if you were interested in this, I would do a quick search for it. And it's kind of in this cotton, it almost feels like a denim type material, and then it has the logo right here in this kind of really nice ombre print, and the back is pretty empty. And inside is just a giant light colored hole, no pockets or anything. And as you guys know, I live in a city. I do tend to walk a lot, and sometimes, especially when I'm running errands, like I'm making a bunch of returns at stores, like I just have a lot to carry with me. And I just felt like this was a really nice, cool, comfy tote, and the price was really good. I think I got it for like $100. I did have some Nordstrom cash to use. I think I had like $10 or $20 of Nordstrom cash to use, but it was during one of their designer sales, and I saw it and I was like, oh, this seems like a really practical and great tote. And after applying my Nordstrom cash, it was like $100, and I was like, this is kind of a no-brainer. I've already used this a ton. I think it's super comfortable, super great. You can take this to the grocery store, farmer's market. You know, it's just a really good, easy, casual tote for carrying a bunch of things. And there are a lot of days, especially on the weekends when I'm doing the bulk of my errands, where I'm just kind of running around the city and I have so much with me that sometimes I do need a bag of this size. So I would say this has been a great buy so far. And the last thing I want to show you guys is a designer bag. I did get this from Fashionphile, and I got it on Cyber Monday when they were doing their extra 10% off. And I've already used this bag. I love it. So without further ado, let me show you guys. This is the Loewe puzzle bag in this really pretty fuchsia pink color with gold hardware. And this is in the small size. This is also the old small. So if you guys don't know, Loewe puzzle bags, I'm not really sure what year they did this, but eventually they changed the design of their small puzzle bags ever so slightly. So so this version does have the feet, and it does have this little hook right here. And for the small puzzle bags, this is only the small size, the medium ones still have this. The new small bags don't have feet, so it's completely smooth at the bottom, and I don't think they have this little D-ring either. And the other thing is the strap is much thinner. So the new small is just a much thinner strap, and it doesn't have this like extra thick strap. So I'd actually been wanting a Loewe puzzle bag for the longest time, and I had tried on the medium a few times in stores, and I just kind of felt like the medium was a little too boxy for me. It just felt like it was protruding a little too far from my body, and it just felt a little bit, I don't know, for some reason, I just didn't really like the way that it looked on my body frame. I'm 5'4", and I'm like generally a 6 to 8 in women's like dress sizes, just to give you an idea of like my overall figure. And yeah, so I tried the medium and I like really wanted to like it, but I just didn't like it, so I ended up returning it. And I've actually bought the Loewe puzzle bag and returned it several times. For the longest time, I thought what I wanted was this old small version that was the mink sand color. It was this like really pretty like taupey neutral type color, and I actually ended up buying one on Fashionphile. This is probably like a few months ago, But when they shipped it and I received it, I realized that they sent me the wrong size. Like they must have mislabeled it because the search I had was just for the Loewe small puzzle bag, not the medium. But when I took it home and I tried it on, I was like, there's no way this is the small size. So then I had to cross-reference it with the dimensions on the website, and I realized that the bag they gave me was actually the medium size. And so luckily Fashionphile does have a really great return policy. You have 30 days as long as the tags are still on it. And so I was able to return that no problem. But yeah, it's been actually kind of hard to find the old small version. They do have the new small versions. There's a lot of different colors and options available if that's what you're into. But I really just had my heart set on the version with the feet and the thicker strap. And so when I saw this pink color come in, I was like, okay, this pink color is very cool. I just really like the way that it pops and really was drawn to this color. And I saw that it was a small version. And I did do a video on this fairly recently. One of the bags I actually recently let go of was my Celine Cabas tote, and I did end up selling that to Fashionphile, and I traded it in with credit. So if you choose to get bought out in the form of a credit, you get an extra 10% of what their quoted price is. So I decided to do that. So I was sitting on that already. And then they had the Cyber Monday sale, and I was just kind of like, I need to add this to cart and get this immediately. So I've used this already. I absolutely love it. There's nothing in it right now, and I have noticed that like once you do put stuff in here, it does get really cute little slouchy effect, which I really like. So it's not looking like that right now because there's nothing in it. I'll do like a real review of this bag later, but just wanted to give you guys the background story on getting this bag. Here are the tags that came with it. So it has the Fashionphile tag right here, and this is just their tag saying that their experts have authenticated it. And then here's the little tag that it comes with. So once these tags are cut, you can't return the bag anymore, but that's okay because I definitely know she's a keeper, and I'm so excited about this. So those are the luxury items that I picked up during the most recent sales. I am super excited about every single one of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and would give it a thumbs up, that would really mean the world to me. And if you would subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.